Don. I'm back at it again with another reaction video. Pop-up TV Don reaction. So, right now I'm going to go ahead and react to highlights from the closing arguments in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Like I've said in the podcast, I do believe he's going to get away with murder, self-defense, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, so we're going to see what they're talking about, see how this is rocking, see the closing arguments. I'm going to go ahead and react to it, and we'll see what's up. But let's get it rocking. I'm not going to talk too much. We're going to get this rolling right now. Let's do this.
We're trying to streamline it. We're trying to not bore the jury with the instructions. I think that is, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think that is what the law requires.
I guess I'll argue with you, and then I'll hear the rest of what you have to say. You know, attention span, as you know, you speak to juries all the time. If I am reading the self-defense instructions 5 times, I would expect to lose the audience rather rapidly.
There have been many discussions about this count. I'm not going to rehash everything. The state disagrees with the interpretation the court has established. We do not believe this jury instruction is appropriate.
Who's he speaking for? This guy sounds like he can't read. Who is he defending?
We do not believe that the exception or affirmative defense, or whatever you want to call it, was properly raised.
If the barrel length is less than 16 inches, or an overall length less than 26 inches, then I'll deny the motion. If it does not meet those specifications, then this defense motion will be granted.
It is not a short-barreled shotgun or a short-barreled rifle.
Is this this may be when they threw out the gun charge or something like that? Oh, judge dismisses gun charge, which I don't understand how they dismissed the gun charge, but it is what it is.
Either by barrel or by overall length?
Correct.
All right, and then count 6 is dismissed. The information contains 6 counts of charged unlawful behavior against the defendant, and to each of these he has entered a plea of not guilty, which is a demand that the state prove every element of each crime beyond a reasonable doubt. Count 6 is no longer part of your consideration. That was the firearm charge. The state must prove by evidence which satisfies you beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant did not act lawfully in self-defense. The law of self-defense allows the defendant to threaten or intentionally use force against another only if he believed that there was an actual or imminent unlawful interference with his own person, and he believed that the amount of force which he used or threatened to use was necessary to prevent or terminate the interference.
See, that's my issue with specifically this case. You know what I'm saying? Yes. If they were attacking him, he can claim self-defense. But what I'm saying is he went there for trouble. He went there. That's why I don't think the gun charge. Why I really want to, like, somebody in the comments, let me know. Technically, all the technicalities are the law. Why they dismissed the gun charge? Because he's underage, and he shouldn't be walking around with an assault rifle like that. But he went there for trouble. That's my main thing with this case. So I don't know. It's crazy.
And his beliefs were reasonable. If you decide unanimously the defendant did not commit the greater crime and was acting lawfully in self-defense. I've got myself into a mid-sentence and I don't like it. But the jurors are never told to actually discuss self-defense except in the context of charged offenses. And what I was about to say to the jury and decided I better talk to you people beforehand.
Was or was not acting lawfully in self-defense?
Well, let's say if they decide the elements are there, but he was not acting lawfully in self-defense, they're done. Then they find him guilty of the charged crime.
I think what the court was originally proposing is telling the jury that if you're unanimous on the charge count one way or the other, then you go no further.
I like that.
That's not the law.
If you're unanimous on,
So, for example,
if you're unanimous on the legal question, intentional, well, you're right, because it could be an elements issue.
If it's perfect self-defense, it's perfect self-defense for everything.
But they're not told to consider perfect self-defense on first-degree intentional homicide. They're specifically told.
It's fine.
Well, yeah, you're right. He's right.
They're not told to consider that until second-degree intentional homicide. The instructions, Your Honor, are the pattern instructions. I understand your point that if we had.
I'm trying to figure out like what the state's defense is going for. Obviously, they're trying to go for homicide, but is it like what I'm saying, like him going there with the intention to kill somebody, or a situation happened and he didn't have the right to kill somebody? I don't know. So y'all let me know that in the comments as well.
To redraft them today from scratch, maybe we could do better, but I'm sure we could. But we need to follow them, and I don't think deviation is appropriate.
Right. Tell him what?
Just what we said. If you find perfect self-defense, you don't go on to the next count. It's over.
I understand what the term perfect self-defense means, but we haven't told the jury what that means. We're deviating from the standard instructions here.
At Verizon, we want to put the power of 5G in the hands of every business. So come in for Verizon Small Business Days. Every butcher, baker, and artisanal cheese.
We don't need no ads in this mug. But yeah. So I'm waiting for the ad to pass by. Yeah, I'm trying to really see what they talking about when it comes to self-defense here. Let's see here. So first degree, count 4 is first degree intentional homicide plus first degree reckless homicide plus second degree intentional homicide. Count 5, attempted first degree intentional homicide plus attempted second degree intentional homicide plus first degree recklessly endangering safety. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what his defense is pretty much trying to say, from what I'm getting, is if they rule it self-defense, he shouldn't be even tried for any other count. All right? But if he does right now, if he does get if they do say, okay, it's self-defense, he can possibly get these other charges here. It's like count 5, attempted first degree intentional homicide plus attempted second degree intentional homicide plus first degree recklessly endangering safety. I'm thinking the one charge that will stick is this first degree recklessly endangering safety, because that is, from what, what I'm saying, I see this situation, it is most likely what happened. Like I said, he went out there with the intentions of finding some trouble. He found it, and he intentionally, recklessly endangered safety. And I'm glad I've seen this, because I didn't see this before. First degree reckless homicide. Reckless homicide, that's what it is. Count 2. First degree recklessly endangering safety. That's what it is. First degree recklessly endangering safety. Count 3. That's what it is. Count 4. They don't really show anything more about the case here. But yeah, so when it comes to that, like I said, I think he went there with the intentions to find some trouble. He found it, and now he's gonna cry them tears, and try and get out of it. And this is the same kid who went to the bar. He's at the time, apparently he was 17. I don't know how old he is now. He went to the bar with a shirt that said "free as fuck." This kid, obviously, he probably got some issues with his brain, some mental issues. I seen somebody commented, said, "Kyle is a hero." You got some issues too, my friend. Y'all need to get that fixed out. This kid got some issues. He went there with the intentions to find some trouble. I don't think he went there necessarily to kill somebody. He went there to find some trouble, and he found it. And now he's in some trouble, and now he's going to cry and try and get out of it. I don't think they should let him off the hook that easy. They need to put it down on this kid and give him some justice. Give him what's right. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Comment. Let me know if you're not messing with what I'm saying.
Guys, pull up.
Let me know. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, next reaction, next podcast. Bow. Down out.